Hello, Sandhya. Hi. I would like to ask you about the very beginning. What were you doing when you thought of the Rice Plus project for the first time?
I was having my hair cut, and the lady in the next chair was talking about a family she had heard about that didn't have enough to eat and they had children. And I left the salon and I couldn't stop thinking about it. And so I decided to find that lady and just see who this family was. And so I did, and I went out and bought 50 pounds of rice, a great big 50-pound bag of rice. And I had one of my daughters, and we thought we would never finish putting the rice from 50 pounds into small little family-size bags. But we did, and we delivered it, and that started. And then I thought, wow, what are they going to do next month? And the month after that, and the month after that. So that's what started this, and soon after the 50 pounds got to be 150 and 250, and now it's between 2,700 pounds and 3,000 pounds a month, plus rice. Plus beans. And we do 600 to 800 pounds of beans as well, but beans are very expensive, so it's harder to do that.
So, how do you distribute the rice and beans? How is that done?
There are people who have become leaders in their community, who have identified those who are needy, and they come and help us. There's 5, 6, 7. There's a couple of people who serve homeless children in our community, and they also come. And they all have SUVs or some large vehicles, and they take food and they distribute it. We also give Nancy Costello, and we have given her for many, many, many years rice that she takes in her truck down to Greenfield. And sometimes if we can borrow a truck, we really need a truck. We deliver things as well, the food. And Thanksgiving, we have a turkey drive. And one year we had 120 turkeys, and last year we had about 50 or 60. So, the economy has had its way with us. And we try to have a lot more food at Christmas so that every family can have a nice Christmas dinner. So we buy more, as much as we can.
You also do gifts. You wrap
Yes,
gifts too.
yes.
For children.
We have a drive for that as well, and we have about 5 or 7 people come with us, and on a Friday morning before our wrapping party. And last year we did over 800 gifts. It's just grassroots people. The year before we did 900 plus, and people just put all these gifts into a whole bunch of cars, and they deliver them. Our house is like, you can hardly walk. There are kids' gifts all over the living room and the dining room and the bedrooms, and they're just gifts everywhere. And every once in a while one of them will go off and be dinging and all kinds of stuff. It's really, really interesting. And then a friend comes, that's Friday, and on Saturday she comes with some couple of friends, and they organize it all, and all the children's gifts, the girls certain age, 0 to 2 or whatever, are put in bags that are labeled, so that when people who are giving them out, a little boy doesn't get a doll or something. So the age and gender appropriate are in the bag, and then we just have to reach in and get the right gift. It would be terrible if that were mixed up.
So what more do you know about the recipients of the rice?
Oh, there's so many stories. Well, this one, we had, every month we were delivering to somebody's house who was giving this food away, and there had been this very sweet man coming, and he would help us unload the car and bring all this food into the house for everybody, not just for him, and he always had helped us. And one time we came, and he took his food and he just ran. And I asked the person whose house it was, who gives him food every month, what was wrong? Why did he run? And we were told that his children he has 4 children, he hadn't eaten in 2 days. He hadn't eaten in 2 days. And that's why all he could think of is to take that food and run home and feed his kids.
So there is real need in the community.
Real need in the community.
So what would you like to say to those who want to help? Could they start their own Rice Plus projects in their own homes? Because you do this out of your home.
We do it, and we have a small house, and it's very cozy, as you know. It's very cozy. Yes, start your own groups, or if you're so inclined, we always need funds, always. And sometimes we have to cut back because we don't have enough funds. And so that's one way you can come and help us pack. You can, we have great need of trucks. If you have a truck, you can come and help us pick up food or deliver. People give us furniture, beds. We've had a lot of beds, a lot of cribs, and it's always difficult for us to deliver. So you can lend us a truck, or you can drive.
You also do hats for babies.
Oh, yes.
The knitting team.
You can start a knitting group. Natividad Hospital has over 200 babies born every single month, and now we have maybe 60 hats a month that people make, and it's a wonderful project. These tiny little hats, there's a few that are preemies, think lemon, that's how tiny the heads are. And then there's the regular baby size. We always need those. We used to make big receiving blankets so that the kids could use them for a couple years, and we don't have the money to do that anymore. So if you want to help with that, that would be great.
And where can people go to find out more information about Rice Plus Project? I hear you have a new website in the making.
We do have an exciting, wonderful, beautiful website.
What is the address for that?
riceplusproject.org. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Can you say that? www.riceplusproject.
Yes. To find out more about us, you can go to our wonderful new website soon. www.riceplusproject.org.
Thank you. I think that's a wrap.